viewers, Ronaldo, your credit coach, and welcome to Ask Credit Coach, episode number 27. This week I want to talk about what should you do when you get a phone call from a debt collector regarding a debt that's older than 10 years old. You see, I recently had a phone call from a friend saying that he received a call from a debt collector giving him a huge discount on an account that he owed more than 10 years old. Now, the debt collector didn't mention how old it was. They only mentioned if they want his credit to improve, they're willing to settle between 5 and 15% of the amount owed. So my friend, unbeknownst to him, he doesn't have to pay an account that is that old. What he did do is he made a $100 payment. Luckily, he only owed $900. But what happens if you pay an account that is extremely old? You see, legally, a debt collector can collect the debt for as long as it wants. Now, based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, a debt collector can only report a credit account on your credit report for a period of 7 years from the last date of activity. That's one way of collecting that account. Number two is, in your state, there's a law called statute of limitations. In California, the state that I'm in, is 4 years from the last date of activity. Now, that creditor or debt collector can sue you within this 4-year period. Now, what does that mean? That means that they have two ways to collect this debt. Number one is suing you for the debt. Number two is reporting it on your credit report. If that account is reported on your credit report, is damaging your credit, which if you have to do something with your credit, you're most likely to make some type of payment. Now, if that account is off your credit report, meaning it's no longer reported because it's extremely old, that is something that I do not recommend you pay for it unless there's a lien in somewhere tied up to one of your assets or you've been sued for this debt. But if that hasn't happened and it's just a regular account that's older than 10 years old, I do not recommend you pay for that account. It's too old. They can no longer report it on your credit report, thus it's no longer hurting your credit. So be very, very careful whenever you receive a phone call from a debt collector collecting an account that is older than 10 years old and that offer sounds so appealing. Do not pay for the account. Don't make the same mistake, the mistake that my friend made. Again, thank you very much. I hope this information was valuable. And if you have any credit questions, please email me at info@ihaveacreditquestion.com. Again, Rolando, your credit coach. And I ask you for a small favor. Please help me spread the message. The goal is to be able to reach as many people as possible and be able to share this information to at least one person that can benefit from it. Guys, thank you very much. See you guys next week.